Old age arrives unannounced. It's not loud or violent, but silent enough to slow our steps, disturb our sleep each night, and make our joints feel rusted every morning. Mrs. Alex, a woman past 78, once told me, "Joint pain isn't scary. What's scary is feeling yourself shrink, grow weaker each day and not knowing why." That story lingered in my mind, because I know millions of elderly people like Mrs. Two are living that way, tired, lacking vitality, and simply assuming it's normal to get old. But what few people realize is that the smallest things in our meals, just a plate of vegetables, could be quietly eroding our health daily. Not everyone knows that some seemingly healthy vegetables can actually harm joints, damage connective tissue, and silently devastate the health of seniors. Conversely, there are also very simple and easily accessible vegetables that can awaken energy, increase flexibility, and even help the elderly live happier and healthier lives. The question is, how do we identify them? How do we choose the right vegetables the right way, so we don't unknowingly introduce soft poison into our bodies every day? This journey begins with awareness, with understanding what your body needs. And today I invite you on this journey to discover 3 vegetables you should avoid and 3 vegetables you should eat daily for healthy joints and a vibrant body. Vegetables you think are good but secretly harm. Elderly joints. Spinach, a superfood containing oxalate spinach, also known as rauchan vit, has long been hailed as the queen of vegetables due to its high content of iron, calcium, and vitamin K. But few people know that this vegetable also contains a high amount of oxalates, a substance that can crystallize in the body and cause inflammation in the joints, especially in the elderly, whose kidney function has declined. Oxalates are harder to excrete, leading to their accumulation in joints, causing persistent, unexplained pain. Mr. Sao, my neighbor, used to eat a lot of this vegetable, thinking it was good for his blood. But after a few years, he started experiencing swollen knees and painful hand joints whenever the weather turned cold. It wasn't until he saw a doctor and was warned about his diet that he realized the culprit wasn't old age, but that seemingly harmless plate of green vegetables. This taught me a profound lesson. Not all foods that are healthy for everyone are good for the elderly. Our bodies change over time, and what was nutritious at 30 might become a burden at 70.2. Tomatoes, a hidden enemy for arthritis. Sufferers, tomatoes are an indispensable part of many Vietnamese meals, from sour soup and sauces to stir-fries. However, tomatoes belong to the nightshade family, containing solanine, an alkaloid that can cause inflammatory reactions in the joints of sensitive individuals, especially older adults with a history of rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis. Potatoes, a starchy vegetable causing silent inflammation. Although many people don't consider potatoes vegetables, in Vietnamese meals, they are often treated as a familiar root vegetable. Potatoes have a high glycemic index and also belong to the nightshade family along with tomatoes and eggplants, carrying similar risks, causing inflammation and exacerbating joint conditions, especially in elderly individuals with underlying diseases like diabetes or obesity. Mr. Dat, an 80-year-old man I once interviewed, shared frankly, "I thought eating French fries would be easier to chew, but a few months later my knees couldn't bend. I went to the doctor and he told me to stop eating anything from the nightshade family. Eating habits, if not adjusted with age, will make the body pay the price later." And for the elderly, every food choice needs to be considered more carefully. Vegetables you should eat daily for healthy joints and a vibrant body. Broccoli, the silent joint guardian. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, a powerful antioxidant compound that can help prevent the development of enzymes that damage joint cartilage. Additionally, it's rich in vitamin C, which aids in collagen synthesis, an essential component of joint structure. Many studies have shown that people who regularly eat broccoli have a significantly lower risk of arthritis. This reminds me of Mrs. Han, an 83-year-old woman who steamed a small amount of broccoli every morning to eat with her oatmeal. She said, "It helps me move flexibly, climb stairs without needing a cane." And truly, her bright eyes and steady gait are powerful testaments to the power of the right green vegetables. Kale, the queen of calcium and magnesium. Kale is a dark green vegetable rich in calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K nutrients crucial for maintaining bone density and reducing inflammation. Unlike spinach, kale contains low amounts of oxalates, thus posing less risk of kidney stones or joint inflammation. Malabar spinach. A traditional Vietnamese secret few realize that Malabar spinach, a common and humble vegetable in Vietnamese meals, has the ability to promote bowel movements, detoxify, cool the liver, and especially help joints move more smoothly. Malabar spinach is rich in vitamins A, C, iron, and natural mucilage, which helps lubricate joints. An old man once told me, "Every week my wife cooks crab soup with Malabar spinach. Thanks to that, even at 85, I can still ride my bicycle to the market every morning." While people seek expensive imported vegetables, sometimes the solution lies in the simple, rustic, yet miraculously effective vegetable patch behind the house. As we enter our twilight years, our bodies no longer absorb nutrients as efficiently as before, and everything we put into them can become either medicine or a silent poison. Eating for the elderly is no longer about eating enough or eating well. It's about choosing the right food, at the right time, and according to the needs of a body that is gradually changing. Some vegetables that seem harmless, even considered healthy, can, if not chosen carefully, damage joints, making pain and inflammation increasingly severe. We no longer have much time to experiment with our bodies. Maintaining health cannot rely solely on medication or expensive medical treatments. Sometimes, something as simple as changing the vegetables in our daily meals can bring unexpected results, soothing nagging pains, improving flexibility, and extending our mobility, which time is gradually eroding. The important thing is to clearly recognize what we put into our bodies will determine the quality of our remaining life. And the miracle lies in the fact that by simply knowing how to choose the right vegetables suitable for one's age and health condition, elderly individuals can completely improve joint problems while simultaneously increasing energy and a renewed sense of joy and love for life. Health is a precious gift, and food is the key to protecting that gift. Don't let old eating habits unknowingly become obstacles that cause knee pain, backaches, and a gradual loss of joy in life. It's time to seriously reevaluate every vegetable you eat daily, not to fear, but to choose with understanding and self-love. Not all vegetables are harmful. On the contrary, nature is fair in bestowing upon humans vegetables rich in nutrients, capable of fighting inflammation, repairing joint damage, and improving overall vitality for the elderly. And when chosen correctly, vegetables are not just food. They become the best natural therapy to maintain a healthy, flexible, and energetic old age. Some vegetables rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin K, and calcium, have the ability to soothe internal inflammatory reactions, one of the main causes of joint pain and osteoarthritis in the elderly. Not only that, these vegetables also help strengthen bone density, lubricate joints, and improve blood circulation, thereby significantly reducing fatigue and improving sleep factors crucial for overall health recovery. By incorporating suitable vegetables into their daily diet, elderly individuals can feel a noticeable change in a short time. Their bodies feel lighter, their knees ache less when walking, their spirits are more refreshed, and especially the desire to live, to move, to walk, to socialize naturally returns. Life in old age will be completely different if every meal is built as a healthy therapy. And good vegetables for joints are not just a source of nutrition, but a new hope for those who once thought, "I'm old, so I just have to accept it." No, you deserve to live healthily, and that begins with the plate of vegetables on your dining table. The lives of the elderly are often slow, but that very slowness is an opportunity to observe, feel, and change little by little. When you start replacing unsuitable vegetables with foods that are truly good for your bones and joints, you are giving your body a second chance, a chance to recover, to return to days free from painkillers or endless fatigue. Never underestimate the power of dietary changes. A simple decision like eliminating harmful vegetables and adding healthy ones can make a profound difference in how you feel every morning when you wake up, every step you take when walking, or every breath you take when relaxing. When the body is supplied with essential nutrients from plants, it will respond with flexibility, agility, and a sense of peace of mind. Food not only nourishes the physical body, but also has the power to affect the mind. When you eat a balanced and healthy diet, you not only become physically healthier, you also feel happier, more positive, motivated to socialize, participate in social activities, and enjoy old age fully and with dignity. Positive change doesn't come from magic, but from smart and persistent choices every day. Today, start with a proper meal, and tomorrow you will find your knees are no longer stiff, your back no longer aches, and life suddenly feels much lighter. Old age is not the end of vitality, but a new chapter where you live with understanding, clarity, and self-love. We cannot turn back time, but we can absolutely make the years ahead lighter, healthier, and more meaningful. Life is not measured by the number of years we live, but by the quality of each day we wake up with a smile and without tormenting pain. A small change at the dinner table can be the beginning of a whole journey of recovery, without fanfare, without too much effort. Just choose to love yourself every day with a suitable plate of vegetables, with a nutritious bowl of soup, with a deeper look at what you put into your body. Then every joint will thank you, every cell within you will revive, and every moment of life will become sacred and complete. Don't let old habits hold you back in fatigue. Don't let seemingly good-for-everyone vegetables disrupt the delicate balance in your body that needs the refinement of old age. And most of all, never think it's too late to change. Old age doesn't mean the end. It's when you have the opportunity to live a lighter, deeper, and more self-aware life. Let meals become self-care, not a burden. Let every small choice become a promise that you deserve an old age that is not just long, but also healthy, joyful, and truly lived.